The man to watch. In fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary today here on the gantry is the former England winger, Sue Smith. And the focus is on live action from Liga. What are you expecting to see?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
Bon courage, fais un bon match. Bon match, bonne chance. Salut, bonne chance. Merci, bonne chance. Merci, salut, bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Salut, bon match, bon courage. Merci, bon match, bon courage aussi. Joue bien, hein. Merci. Bon match, merci.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, it looks to be a 5-4-1, and I think that midfield four will play quite narrow. They'll allow the space down the flanks for the wing-backs to bomb forward, and you'd expect one of those midfield players to push on too, just to help to link the play with the lone striker.
Sandro. Well, news coming through. I understand there's been a goal in the Rennes game. Alex Scott can provide us with the details.
It's a goal for Nantes. It was a poor clearance, and then it was far too easy for him after that. They've scored the opener here with only 4 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. That clearance means a corner kick. And he's fired over the corner. And that wasn't a bad header at all. Couldn't quite get over the ball. Well, the manager is entitled to feel confident based on previous history.
Yeah, he's got a good record, but every match is a new battle, and we'll see if he can keep this going.
Well, will the cross work out for them? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, good vision. And it's opening up. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, the speed of this transition is incredible. They're up the pitch in a flash. And then it's a fantastic finish. Strikes it brilliantly. And the keeper just can't get to it. That's a really nice goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Sandro. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. This could be the equaliser. Oh, that's a fine stop to get it out of harm's way. Good conditions for the counter. Chances on. And missing narrowly in the end.
They certainly broke with pace and with quality. The movement off the ball was difficult to mark.
Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Flowing here. And played in. Can he finish here? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, take a look at this again, and the delivery is spot on. It's right into the danger area. But the keeper has to do better, in my opinion. I think he anticipated the shot to go across goal, and then he just couldn't shift his feet in time. It's a poor goal to concede.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Owusu. Bayer. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And he has options available. But quick thinking defensively. Depay. That's not a bad ball. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Long-range effort. And he struck the post. Safely away.
Yeah, he did what he had to do there. Definitely the smart choice.
And the counter-attack looks on. Just cutting off the supply. Bayer. And Depay on the ball. Speculative ball fired to the near post. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. And room now out on the wing. Played into the centre. Just needs to get it out of there. Clever defending. Danger building. The first half here comes to an end. So underway once again. Who will grab the stage in this second half? And strong play here.
He's always so calm, isn't he? Just buying time.
Sandro. Opportunity. Keeper did his job to begin with. A bit disappointing in the end. Lopez. Lazar Zamardzic. Maxime Lopez has it. Just looking to keep the shape, it seems. And an opening! Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. And a free kick here. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV. Delighted that you're with us, and hope very much you'll join us for this match coming up.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. It's always a great atmosphere and should be an entertaining match, that.
Well, let's see about the cross. And tiny hands from the goalkeeper there. Sandro. Threading it. And there it is, a chance. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. And that will be a penalty. And this to reduce the deficit. And the keeper denies them from the spot. And a throw-in it's going to be. Could play it in. Now delivering that deep cross. Oh, they're not out of trouble. And clears his lines. Well, this is your home.
Oh, they could be in here.
Real chance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they go from defence to attack. And what a finish. He goes for power. It was never in doubt. He just looks so confident running through.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Into the final 20 minutes. Owusu. And giving them too much space on the flank. Must be. What an important piece of defending. Oh, and the flag goes up.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching. Needs to be more alive. You've got to work harder to stay onside.
Ilan Kebal. And he might be through here. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Denis Popov. Given away again. Sinali Diamonde. And Sandro has it. That's a nice-looking ball. Well, the move breaks down. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Now, something has happened in the Monaco game. Let's find out what. Here's Alex.
Yeah, it's a goal for Monaco. They're back in this now with just under 10 minutes to go.
Thanks as always, Alex. Oh, that's not a good clearance. Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. And the substitution will occur now. plenty of support here. Able to close down the shot.
It's not just the physicality, it's the timing, isn't it? It's a critical part of defending that. It's brilliant.
And there it is, a chance. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, we can see it here again, and it's a really good ball over the top. The way to pass is spot on, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. No possibilities inside the box. Well, there goes the final whistle, and it's all gone to plan for the visiting fans. 3 points for them.
Yeah, it was a good result and performance. I thought they always looked dangerous going forward. They kept the ball well in midfield, and I'm sure the manager will be happy.
Je suis avec l'entraîneur qui accepte gentiment de répondre à nos questions. Merci beaucoup pour votre disponibilité.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a stadium that always produces a lively atmosphere. We're at the Estadio do Benfica in Lisbon. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And we're very much looking forward to bringing you this European Championship qualifier. It's Portugal versus France.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Nuno Mendes plays with João Cancelo in the fullback positions, and the striker today is Fabio Silva. Fabio Silva. Rafael Leao. Could be dangerous. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, look at this. It all starts with the delivery into the box. Perfectly whipped in, and it's a controlled finish. Great connection, and the keeper can't do much about that. It's a brilliant goal.
So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Mbappe in the centre. Well, his direction was just a little bit off. Mendes. Now with Neves. João Cancelo. Well, that's splendid play. Sloppy in possession from Portugal. João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. On to Neves. Pereira. Neto. It's with Ruben Neves. João Cancelo. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. Eduardo Camavinga. Oh, it might be! And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, we can have another look at that now, and it's a decent finish, but the goalkeeper's got to cover that near post. He's had time to react to the shot and just didn't, and you can see why he's so annoyed at himself.
Back underway, level pegging, 1 goal apiece in this game. Ruben Neves. Another perfect position to read it.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
João Cancelo. Now with Neves. Well, the keeper wasn't worried in the slightest. Theo Hernandez. High quality defending. Fabio Silva. Well, France couldn't hang on to it. That's a good pass. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. William Saliba. Let's see about the cross. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. João Cancelo. And Portugal will get the throw in. William Saliba making a bit of headway. That is a magnificent run. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Fabio Silva. On to Vitinha. To take the lead. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Now sending it in. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, the verdict on Kylian Mbappe, in a word, positive.
Well, sometimes you just need a bit of quality to get yourself back into a game, and he produced that. I do feel that they need to step up in the second half if they're going to go on and win this, though.
And away they go again. The second half is up and running. Ruben Neves. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? That clearance means a corner kick. Olise. Well, that attack collapsed completely.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Inacio. Fabio Silva. And the ball back with France now. Ekitike. Disappointing end to that. And support available. Neves. Lovely tempo here. Pedro Neto. Opportunity it is. Surely now. Oh, it's off the post.
Well, they were so close to taking the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and surely the goal will come.
Crossing opportunity. Very effective pass. Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, just listen to that roar. It's been quiet for a while, but this is a chance, and they're trying to push the team to take the lead.
Well, it could be on for him here. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, it's a lovely pass to thread it through. Real awareness to spot the run. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Rafael Leao. It's with Ruben Neves. João Neves. João Cancelo. Portugal looking dangerous. Well, disappointing end to the move. Just 15 minutes remaining. Silva. And France with the ball again. Konate. Jules Koundé on the ball. Dembele. Could be troublesome. Can he finish them off? Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. João Neves. João Cancelo. Now with Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still time to find the equaliser. Surely they'll get another big chance.
A chance to whip it in. And what a save! And that could be the spark they need.
Well, it's a fantastic stop, but time's really against them now.
Playing it in and clearing his lines. Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Well, it's a bit of a naughty challenge. Had to go in the book.
Fine pass. Mbappe. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a real competitive match. Both teams creating opportunities, but I think on the balance of play, they deserved the result.
Well, just the sort of performance they were looking for from the talented Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, it was a good performance from him, wasn't it? On and off the ball, always seemed to be in the right place at the right time. He definitely played his part in the results.
A pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. In fantastic form and leading the competition in goals. Stay with us on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me today on the commentary gantry is Sue Smith. And on the menu, this European Championship qualifier. It's Sweden versus France.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Yeah, it looks to be a 3-5-2, a defensive formation with the three centre-backs, three central midfielders giving a strong core to the side. It's just essential that they've got those real athletic wing-backs who can get up and down for the entire game.
Now, will the cross work out for them? And a free kick here. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's just a natural finisher, so clinical in front of goal. He just makes it look so easy, and it's going to be so difficult for the defence to keep him quiet today.
Well, it's the first time these two managers have faced each other, and it gives the fixture a bit of extra oomph.
Oh, these first games often lead...
It's an opportunity, and a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see, the ideal way to begin.
Well, you could see this coming. They did a great job of moving the ball, pulling players out of position, and then when the space did open up, they punished them. It's a really good team goal.
So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Can they set up a chance? Oh, to level the match. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here's the replay. You do have to feel for the keeper, though. He's been completely exposed. But once he's through, it's a neat finish. Very cool and collected.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Could catch them on the break. Very quick thinking there. Could be dangerous. And in the right position to read it. And the attack looks promising. And he's in. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
here's the replay, and what a strike this is. He gets so much power behind it. The keeper has no chance.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Aimed towards Mbappe. Clearance needed to be better. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Teammates available. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Oh, it might be. Oh, that's a fine save, foiling a real chance. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, they could break at pace. Determined to keep moving. Oh, good-looking cross. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. There to win it back.
Yeah, he was certainly on that in a flash, wasn't he?
And quick thinking defensively. So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Your assessment?
Yeah, they're a little bit off the pace for me. They've shown some glimpses of quality going forward.
Oh, wait a minute! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And then through on goal, he decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say it was a good finish.
So underway again here, and this game is playing with our emotions. Anthony Elanga. Mbappe with it. Can he play it in? Oh, big moment! And great work from the keeper to avert the danger. Loves to cut in from the wide areas. That is that for the first half here. Well, it's all been a little bit quiet on the Kylian Mbappe front in this match.
Yeah, not had much joy at all. The defenders have stayed tight. He's got to find a way to break free and really start asking questions of the keeper.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Mbappe. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. And over comes the corner. Well, you might say every goalkeeper's meat and drink. Dejan Kulusevski. Anthony Elanga. Can they set up a chance? Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Good looking move. High quality defending. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. To take the lead, and an excellent save to bring that counter-attack to an end.
Yeah, perfectly executed counter, but unfortunately it came to nothing.
William Saliba. An impressive run. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Can he put them in front? Oh, wow! Brilliant defending.
Well, that looked in all day long, didn't it?
Now, who can he play it to? Teammates in the middle. Sweden recovering possession well. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Who can he pick out? Played into the box. And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet!
Well, here's the replay, and the delivery is just right, isn't it? It's in the danger area, just asking for someone to get on the end of it. But then just look at this finish. Reads the flight perfectly, absolutely smashes it beyond the keeper. There's no stopping that.
It is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Olise. Running with confidence. Koundé. And he's in. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, if we look at this again, what a ball this is. The weighted pass is just right to set up the opportunity. But you do have to ask questions of the defending, I think. The keeper's left in a 2-on-1 situation. There's no support, and it makes for a relatively easy finish.
So back underway and level pegging at 3-3. Victor Gyökeres. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And the through ball. It could be for Mbappe. Oh, they're not out of trouble. Mendy. Oh, it might be. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff.
Well, if we watch this again, it's a tidy finish, and it's certainly been coming. The pressure's been building, and they've got their rewards.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. And teammates around him. Good-looking pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And a goal! Another one! 2 in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, let's take another look. It's a perfect way to pass from Dembele. And then as soon as he's through on goal, you were always confident Mbappe would finish it. He gets so much power on the shot. The keeper's got no chance.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Physically strong and secure on the ball.
Yeah, just waiting for support.
Danger building. Careless to concede the free kick. And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves. And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Konate. Might it be Mbappe? Oh, great block. And that will be a penalty. To finish it as a contest. In it goes! Coolly converted.
Now here it is again. He sent the keeper the wrong way, kept his cool and slotted it home. Nice finish.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Trying to connect. Well, there it is, the final whistle, and France have prevailed in this one. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a fairly comfortable result in the end. They control large parts of the game. It's a real professional performance, and I think they deserve the result.
Well, you know, I think Kylian Mbappe enjoyed himself. Your verdict on his performance tonight?
Yeah, he caused them a lot of problems off the ball, closing them down and never giving them a minute in possession. On the ball, he was brave and showed quality with his goals.
The cameras are fixed to one man in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner for this one is the former England international Sue Smith. And what we have coming up for you is live action from Ligue 1. It's Paris FC up against Monaco.
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
This is how it looks for the home side.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this, it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
Match, bon courage, merci. Joue bien, hein? Merci. Bon match, merci. Salut. Salut.
And let's have a look at the Monaco starting lineup. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Thilo Kehrer plays alongside Eric Dyer in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Maximilian Mittelstädt. And now it's with Embolo. Zakaria. Maximilian Mittelstädt. And giving it away. Reyes. Always likely to be given as a foul. Boy. Can they forge ahead? Corner given. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, they would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. And that's great work to keep it in play. And possession changing hands. Melo. And Melo has it. Playing with a flow and intensity. Very quick thinking there. Referee spotting the transgression. Maximilian Mittelstädt. Just the challenge that was required. Oh, this looks useful. And tidy defensive play.
Yeah, you can clearly see they work on their shape out of possession, can't you?
Might work out. Well, it looks so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Oh, read it really well. And the cross into the middle. Maybe dangerous here. Not completely out of trouble here. Now that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Now what can they do from here? Nicely timed tackle. Zakaria. Ready to break, perhaps. Need to get bodies back. Embolo. And a little too close to the keeper in the end.
As you can see, the stats say it all. Neither side have had enough quality in the last third. They've lacked a final pass. Hopefully this game picks up.
Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. And unable to keep possession. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. The first half here comes to an end. So back underway, defences on top, the story so far. Will that situation change? Galavine. Embolo. And he's in. And now they've been rewarded.
Well, here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Oh, that's splendid play. This could level it. And a solid stop there. And a throw in. Well, they've decided to make a change. Really clever pressing. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. That's excellent defending following the cross. Maximilian Mittelstädt. Strong bit of pressing. Yassine Bounou. Possession, the most important thing.
Yeah, they're loving this, aren't they?
Melo. And now back with the keeper. This is the home of live football, EA TV. And how about this for live action coming up? The Champions League quarter-final first leg. It's Paris FC facing Arsenal.
Yeah, should be an entertaining match. Be interesting to see how both teams approach the first game, but I can't wait for it.
A decent effort, but the keeper read it all the way. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Marcel Ruiz. And snuffing out the danger. This is the home of live football, EA TV. And how about this for live action coming up? The Champions League quarter-final first leg. It's Monaco up against...
Oh, this is a great opportunity!
Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. It's a neat move. And look at this! And watched all the way by the keeper. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Such an ambitious run. But the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Well, that'll be a free kick. So a personnel change then. A bold effort from there, and it could have gone in.
Oh, it is, and I didn't expect him to shoot from there, but he's got the belief in his ability to try it, and that was not far off.
Melo. Eric Dyer. And that's great work to keep it in play. This could be it! On target, and they might regret that.
And that's a big... chance. He just couldn't stay calm when the opportunity arose.
And they're making a change. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Could be a chance. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, if we look at it again, you've got to say it's thoroughly deserved. They've been the better side of late, creating chances, and you just wondered when the goal was going to come.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Useful cross towards the near post. And 3 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Ruiz. Oh, good idea. Through on goal. And a goal! They've cut into the lead. It's not settled yet.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending, but you can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Yeah, just not at the levels that we're used to from them. They looked a little bit sluggish from the start, to be honest. They'll be disappointed with that, and they'll certainly look to bounce back quickly.
And I think it's fair to say he'll be happy with his own contribution in this game.
Well, it wasn't just his effort and his endeavour that I was impressed with. We've seen the quality as well. Neat finish and the right result.
Merci à vous d'avoir accepté de nous répondre avant de regagner le vestiaire. Voilà, un grand merci.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll be starting with questions now. That's all we have time for today.
After months of speculation, the deal is done, and we're just moments away from his debut. The stage is set. Can he live up to the frenzied expectation? Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder-turned-expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the quarter-final first leg of the Champions League coming up. It's Arsenal, and they take on Paris FC.
Well, we're now down to the last 8, and they're all very good teams. This game here should be high on quality, full of drama and a great spectacle. Let's hope I'm right.
This is how Arsenal line up. Declan Rice plays alongside Martin Odegaard in central midfield, and they go with just one in attack. Whipped in by Depay. And that's ended up being the goalkeeper's ball. And it's on here, and that was crucial. He's bailed himself out.
Well, he just about recovered the situation there. He got lucky.
These two managers should have a good handle on what to expect, having clashed before.
Yeah, two good coaches, two slightly different approaches and a bit of history. Should make for a really good game.
Nicely played through. Vieira. Delivered into the box. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going.
Here it is again, first to the ball, clever header and a good finish. He's done really well there.
One 0 then as we get started again. Depay. And the run goes on. And played in short to the near post. And a cross that could be dangerous. Well, in the end, it proved to be right in the keeper's zone. Trouble, maybe. Rice. On to Fabio Vieira. Victor Gyökeres. Vieira. Arsenal trying to get things moving. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won.
Yes, such a clever reader of the game, isn't he?
Memphis Depay. Good ball. Decent looking attack, this. Gets behind it well. Here it comes. Able to get his glove to it. This could be threatening. Great instinct there to cut it out. Martinelli. On to Rice. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. One way through, that's well kept.
He's so good at doing that.
And that's not going to cut it. Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. Hard work brings reward. They've got the ball. It's there! And it's a goal! It's a real settler for them. 2 in front now.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0. Memphis Depay. Whipped in by Depay. A chance under pressure. And deflected behind. Played into the box. Still something on, maybe. And it's quickly stopped. Delivered to the front stick. And that is where the attack will end. Vivian. Martin Odegaard. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Lovely setup. And it's been given as offside. And that brings the first half to an end in North London. This is game in graphic form, and it does rather tell the story.
Well, I have to say he's working hard to turn things around, but it's just not happening for him. He's so frustrated.
First kick of the second half of a game that's being dominated by Arsenal. Odegaard. Played to Martinelli. Rice. Gabriel Martinelli. And the Premier League fare continues to come your way here on EA TV as Arsenal face Wolves. Be sure to mark that one in your calendar. Rice. Just not letting them have it. He's beaten his marker here. And it promised so much, but has delivered little. Arsenal are making a change here. Good work to win it there. A chance to cross here. Keeps it nicely. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Over it comes. Winning the ball back and in a promising position. Martinelli! And maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power. Memphis Depay. Has to turn them around. There it is! A lifeline in this game. And surely momentum is with them now. Incredible!
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And away we go again at 2-1. Gabriel Martinelli. Played to Martinelli. All one, well read.